For Christian singles, there are many situationship red flags inherent in this kind of relationship. In our modern world, relationships have taken on a myriad of forms and dynamics, one of which is the intriguing situationship. For those unfamiliar with this term, a situationship straddles the line between a committed relationship and casual dating. But what exactly is a situationship, and how does it align or not with Christian values? Let's explore this topic from the perspective of a Christian single. What is a situationship? The situationship is typically defined as an intimate relationship where both parties are involved emotionally and or physically, but without official titles like boyfriend or girlfriend. In other words, there is no defining of the relationship. These relationships often arise organically, without any explicit discussion about exclusivity or long-term intentions. In essence, they're situation-based, meaning that the relationship exists for the current situation without a defined future. Christian singles take on situationships. Christian singles who often seek relationships grounded in commitment, mutual respect, and God's teachings, situationships can be a bit perplexing. The Bible underscores the importance of relationships being centered around love, commitment, and respect. Ephesians 5:25, for instance, notes, "Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." While this verse specifically addresses married couples, the principle of profound commitment and love remains relevant for all Christian relationships. Pros of situationships from Christian single perspective. Flexibility. Being in a situationship allows individuals to learn more about their partners without the weight of commitment. This might help in discerning if they share common values, including spiritual beliefs. Less pressure. Not having a label can ease the societal and peer pressures associated with former relationships. This can be especially appealing to young adults who are still discovering their place in the world. Spiritual growth. Situationships can be a period of reflection, helping individuals draw closer to God as they seek guidance on their romantic paths. Cons of situationships from a Christian single perspective. Lack of commitment. From a Christian viewpoint, relationships should be anchored in commitment, mutual respect, and love. A situationship's undefined nature might not fully embrace these values. Physical temptations. Without clear boundaries, Christian singles and situationships may find it challenging to adhere to biblical teachings regarding purity and intimacy. Emotional uncertainty. The lack of clarity can be emotionally taxing. This can lead to feelings of being undervalued or stuck in relationship limbo, which isn't conducive to spiritual growth. Potential misalignment with biblical teachings. Proverbs 4:23 reads, "Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it." Engaging in a situationship might not provide the security and protection a Christian single's heart needs. Red flags in situationships. Being aware of the warning signs in a situationship can save one from emotional distress and foster healthier relationship choices. Here are the top red flags to watch out for. Inconsistent communication. If you're never sure when you'll hear from them next, or if their communication is sporadic and unpredictable, it's a significant red flag. Relationships thrive on communication, and inconsistency often reflects a lack of genuine interest or commitment. Avoiding future talk. If every conversation about the future is skillfully dodged or outright avoided, it's a sign that the person might not be envisioning a future with you. Secrecy and discretion. If you're kept a secret from their friends, family, or public life, it indicates they aren't proud or serious about the relationship. Physical over emotional connection. If your interactions are purely physical, with minimal emotional or personal conversations, the situationship lacks depth. A relationship built solely on physical attraction often overlooks emotional compatibility and can lead to heartache. Unequal effort. If you constantly feel like you're the only one putting in effort, planning dates, or initiating conversations, the balance is off. Relationships, even situationships, require effort from both parties. Navigating red flag situationships. Identifying red flags is the first step, but how should one proceed when they spot these warning signs? Self-reflection. Ask yourself what you truly want from the relationship. Are you okay with casual, or are you seeking something deeper and more committed? Open communication. Discuss your feelings and concerns with the other party. It's essential to understand their perspective and see if there's potential for alignment. Set boundaries. If you decide to continue the situationship, establish clear boundaries, whether it's how often you communicate or your physical boundaries. Being on the same page minimizes misunderstanding. Seek counseling or advice. Sometimes talking to a therapist or a trusted confidant can provide clarity. They might offer insights that you hadn't considered. Know when to walk away. If the situationship is causing more distress than happiness, it might be time to part ways. Remember, it's essential to prioritize your emotional well-being. Navigating situationships as a Christian single. If you find yourself in a situationship, it's crucial to reflect on your values, desires, and the teachings of the Bible. Seek guidance through prayer and consider discussing your feelings with trusted spiritual leaders or mentors. Remember, every relationship, be it formal or situation-based, offers an opportunity to grow, learn, and draw closer to God. The key is ensuring that it aligns with His plans for your life. Red flag situationship final thoughts. While the dynamics of situationships can be alluring, they come with their unique set of challenges. By staying vigilant and recognizing the red flags, you can make informed choices that align with your emotional and relational needs. For those seeking relationships in the digital age, understanding the nuances of situationships is crucial. While they might not fit the traditional mold, they are an undeniable part of today's dating scene. Being equipped with the knowledge of red flags ensures you navigate these relationships with wisdom and caution, prioritizing your well-being and emotional health. Not understanding the signs of a failing relationship could be a sign you may never get married.